What's up, guys? I'm Brett.
I'm Lance.
This is Rants or Us.
Oh, as always, remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share.
So anyways, guys, today we're going to be talking about is Newt Scamander being sidelined in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. What do you think?
I hope he is. I just don't like the character. I don't like the movies. I don't like the story. Everybody's like, oh, we get to find out about Grindelwald. Well, we kind of found that out in Harry Potter.
I kind of feel like it's okay for Newt Scamander to be sidelined in this more than what it was, because it's not Newt Scamander's. Yes, it is Newt Scamander's story, but his name isn't on the. Like he don't have all these millions of fans and books and things like that. So I feel like maybe he could be. I don't feel like he should be.
I do. I do. I don't like the actor. There's just something off about him for me.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he's not. He's too shy,
and I don't even understand what he's saying. Like,
I know he goes.
It's not he's mumbling. It's the accent. Like, I understand that most British accents, but it's something with him. Like, I don't know what it is.
I know he's played. I've seen him with American characters before. Play American characters and things along those lines. I know he's not playing an American character in that, but I'm just saying I've heard him do that, and it seems fine. But other movies I don't really have a problem with.
I don't know what it is. I just don't like him.
I just feel like
I think the movies would be better without him.
I think they could have made. I really actually do believe they could have.
The character. Maybe if they had got somebody else to play that part, it would have been all right. I just don't like that actor in that role.
I feel like they could have maybe got some better actor. I do actually feel that way. I feel like they could have got a better actor. I feel like they could have played and I feel like that actor could have maybe have taken more of a.
And if they did our previous video over who was the better protagonist, Newt Scamander or Harry Potter, I might have felt differently.
Yeah, and I understand where you're coming from when you say that yes, he is sidelined. I would actually agree with that, and I would say that Harry Potter, whether you love him or hate him, Harry Potter took a more active role in the story than what Newt Scamander does. I feel like Newt Scamander just doesn't play any role in the story to a certain extent.
And if you kind of got to measure these things in success-wise, too. The Harry Potter series was way more successful than this one ever could have been. Even if this had come first, like the timeline suggests, Harry Potter's story would have still been more successful. It was a better story. Especially going by the books.
I would agree with you 100% on that. I do not
believe.
going to
read a book about Newt Scamander and the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Well,
I'd read all the Harry Potter books.
Well, I feel like J.K. Rowling, if she would have started out with that, I feel like we wouldn't know who J.K. Rowling is.
Right.
I feel like Harry Potter, the boy who lived, was actually the one, the biggest sell when it come to that. I felt like, whether you love him or hate him, you have feelings towards specific things about him. His characters, Hermione, Ron, you felt towards those. Hagrid, people felt for them, But I feel like there's no one in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them that people are actually like, oh man, this person's going to die.
And that might be my issue with the show is I don't connect to nothing. Nothing.
No, I would actually agree with you on that one too. I feel like
that matters big time with me. If I can't connect with the characters, I don't give a damn.
And I don't blame you on that one. That's the way I am towards any series.
Like, I was like that with Mayans MC at the beginning. I didn't connect to anybody at first, so I didn't care. Now I'm kind of invested with Angel, so I care what's going to happen in the upcoming season. But with this, I'm not invested in nobody. Not Grindelwald, not even young Dumbledore.
I feel like it's one of those...
I don't care about nobody on that show, so I'm just like... That's why I go to sleep.
When we've talked about it in the past about other things... about how spinoffs sometimes just rely on the nostalgia of the previous show and think that fans are just going to tune in because of that.
They tried that.
I kind of feel like that, with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, that's exactly what they're trying to do.
They're trying too hard to do that. They're trying to rely on the story of young Dumbledore too much, and even Grindelwald, whether or not Dumbledore really could have done something to stop that, or if he kind of fed the hand a little bit. I feel like Grindelwald wouldn't have got as powerful if he did if Voldemort had stepped up and said something. If Dumbledore had stepped up and said something a lot sooner.
Yeah.
But I guess that could be said for Lord Voldemort and the Harry Potter series too. Dumbledore knew what he was capable of long before he decided to try to build an army to stop him.
Yeah, I mean that was his goal from the very. I think that was his goal from the very beginning.
Who's?
Voldemort's.
Yeah, I mean,
Gaius Grindelwald.
You could
was
tell
that way
by
too.
the way. You could tell by the way he acted in the orphanage that he was not to be trusted with this magic and the power of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I don't even know why Dumbledore didn't
brought
see
him
that.
in.
I didn't understand.
I never
that
understood
at all.
why he kind of suspected. It tells you in the books. You read them. I've read them. That he kind of suspected what Voldemort or Tom Riddle could become, but he thought, I guess, if he was more hands-on, he could prevent it. But all he did was force it. Like.
Yeah. I mean,
so I never understood, like, if you had the feeling of what he could become, why would you bring him to the school and teach him how to use it?
I kind of feel that way too. Like, why would you not be encouraging people to lock him up and get him help? But I kind of feel like he didn't even try to get him help. You know,
I'm kind of like that with a lot of things too, though. Like Umbrella Academy, you knew what these kids were going to turn out to be. Why are you still adopting any of them?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Just left them.
But I kind of feel like when it comes to Newt Scamander, I kind of feel like the only reason why I would say him kind of taking a back seat is because, like you said, he's not a powerful figure because of the actor, I believe.
Yeah.
I think if he took a more active role, he probably wouldn't be. I mean,
I think that might be the ticket. I think they might have cast it wrong, and there's nothing. Yeah. I'm not saying nothing against that actor. I just don't think this role per se was for him.
Yeah, because I've seen him in other roles, and I kind of feel like he's. I kind of feel like he's actually a fairly good actor in a lot of different things. I kind of just feel like they dropped the ball maybe on him in this particular role. So I kind of feel like maybe him being sidelined is not a bad thing for the movie series
for the franchise.
Anyways. Yeah, for the
maybe
franchise.
Not.
But I kind of feel like it's not adding anything.
But I wonder if the storyline. See, I don't know how deep into that storyline it is. There might be in the storyline. It might be written for him to be sidelined like that. It might not be nothing he's doing. It might just be part of the story. I don't know because there's no books to compare it to.
No, and I agree with you. And that could be. See, that's at least. That's at least with Harry Potter. I kind of felt like the guy who played Harry Potter. I thought he was just spot on. Because he was
a lot of that was casting too, though. They casted Harry Potter the correct way. They went and got young kids. They didn't screw it up like Percy Jackson.
But they got young kids that could really act.
Yeah,
really act good.
They didn't screw up the casting and directing the way Percy Jackson did, and that's why that show's way better than the movies. Harry Potter movies are way better than Percy Jackson.
No, I mean I hate to say that, but yeah, because
I think the story of Percy Jackson was better. Than the story of Harry Potter. I'm sorry to say it. I know that's gonna make a lot of Potterheads mad, but
but I mean, but I will say this. Harry Potter kind of progressed over time. I felt like Percy Jackson didn't.
And that's another. That's another thing. Well, that's another thing with the Newt Scamander.
But that's okay.
He was a grown man from the jump. You couldn't grow with him the way you grew with Harry Potter.
I almost kind of feel like the Harry Potter movies, even though they deal with kids, are actually darker.
They progressed that way though. They the way the kids talked got darker. The things they did got
movies,
darker. I really grew with that.
Yeah.
Because we were those ages.
Yeah.
But
you would think with a more adult cast, finally being
like Fantastic Beasts would have been darker.
It would have been darker. But actually, it's pretty lighthearted.
Yeah, it really is.
But a lot of that has to do with that Fred Germain or whatever his name is. That is Newt Scamander. I mean, because he takes on more of a lighthearted approach of things.
Directing it too.
It could be. I mean, maybe that's the direction that they're wanting to go in. But either way, guys, let us know.
Overall, I think he's being sidelined, and I think it might be a good thing for the franchise.
I think. I stick to my initial view on it. I think he's not someone that hurts or helps the franchise. I feel like. Yes, it probably is best that maybe he is sidelined. And, just let the story take over the protagonist spot. That's the way I feel towards it.
I think you might be right.
But let us know, guys, what you think. Do you think that he should be sidelined? Do you think that they should he should take a more active role in the future? And as always, guys, like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000.
Come and join the Rants RS family.
Yeah. And as always, guys, be sure to watch our videos and subscribe.
Y'all have a good day.
Take care.